This is the discussion forum for English. My name is Allie Fouts. So the first question was, should we even bother teaching grammar/punctuation in composition class? In my opinion, yes, because it teaches us, like the proper form and way to write so that it makes more sense, like, chronology-wise, like, the sequence of events, since I can't say the word very well, and, the way that it reads. For example, like, I want to be a nurse, and we have to send out documents about our patients. We have to write emails, about, like maybe insurance and stuff like that, or a report on your patient. All three of those things require that it reads properly and that it makes sense. Like, and grammar helps with that. Sometimes you get run-on sentences and it starts to kind of collide together and you don't understand any of it. I'm bad about that. But like, that was just an example. And then the second was, how much of it do students retain? Honestly, I think that depends on who the student is. Everybody learns different and everybody processes different. I feel like maybe if, like, we're really paying attention and we're really dedicated to it and we really want to learn this and we want to use this in our everyday living, they'll probably retain quite a bit. But if they think this class is, useless and they don't care, probably not much of it, because they're not paying attention, they're not trying, they're not trying to absorb it. So like I said, I think it depends on, the person, how they learn and how they process, and whether or not they care or don't care. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, you don't, but, can a person be a good writer without grammar and punctuation? My opinion, not really. I mean, I guess they could, as long as their sentences weren't, like, incredibly really bad and run-ons. Maybe it would still make sense, but I still feel like in order to be a truly good writer, you need grammar and punctuation, because it helps the way it reads, the way it sounds, like, and it helps it make more sense when it comes to when the periods are, when the apostrophes should be there. It's just stuff like that. It makes it read different versus not having them, and it's just like one big old sentence and it doesn't make any sense and it kind of collides together and you can't tell the difference from, you know what I mean? And then the fourth question is, are there other topics that would be more beneficial for the student to cover in freshman English? I don't really know. I would say, like, another thing that we should go over is not only how to write it, but how to say it necessarily. Like, like oral communication wise, maybe how we're supposed to talk like we write, how we're supposed to, like, pause when we're supposed to in the sentence, and, stuff like that. Like, in order to talk grammatically correct and as if we are using punctuation in our sentences, but speaking to people, like, knowing how to say it, not just write it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's just, that's just what I was thinking in my head, that maybe, some more oral communication skills along with the writing skills.